In our exclusive coverage, City News has brought you the story of Red Academy, a tech school in Vancouver that shut down unexpectedly last year, leaving students and staff out thousands of dollars. Since our first story aired, even more former Red Academy employees have come forward to City News, demanding answers from school executives.
There was definitely some months where I had little to no money.
Former Red Academy teacher Becky Parmiter is still owed $10,000 in back pay, a financial blow big enough to force her out of the city.
My partner and I actually had to move from a house where I had an office space and he had his workspace into a really, really small 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom in Vancouver. And we've actually just relocated to Penticton.
Launched in 2015, Red Academy offered diploma programs for people looking for careers in the tech sector. The school, with campuses in Vancouver, Edmonton, and Toronto, abruptly shut its doors in March of 2020. Leadership blamed it on financial fallout from COVID-19. But some say the money troubles began long before the pandemic.
Even my very, very first payment, there was a problem getting it to me.
Since the shutdown, Parmiter has connected with dozens of other contracted Red Academy instructors across Canada who are also out big bucks.
I was really disheartened to find out that there was actually about $100,000 that's owed.
There are at least 20 complaints filed against Red Academy with BC's Employment Standards Branch. Nearly 1 year later, and complainants still haven't heard back from the Ministry of Labour. Former staff members have also tried to reclaim lost wages through the federal government's Wage Earner Protection Program. But employees can only be reimbursed if Red Academy files for bankruptcy, which it has not.
Please, somebody at least at the bare minimum declare insolvency so that some of us can be paid.
In a written statement to City News, former Red Academy Chief Commercial Officer Roy Agostino claims bankruptcy is not possible. Company directors are required to pass a motion authorizing a filing for bankruptcy. Unfortunately, there were no longer any Red Academy directors at the material time and no one available to serve as interim directors. But if school executives knew this would be a problem, teachers want to know why they were left to deal with it alone.
You knew and you ran. Why did you run? Why didn't you tell us? It's common human decency and responsibility. If you know something bad is coming and you're leading people, tell the people so they're informed and prepared.
As teachers demand accountability from school leadership, Red Academy founder Colin Mansell tells City News in a statement, "I resigned from Red and all of its active subsidiaries in 2019 and so can't speak to anything that happened at the company after my departure." City News has learned Mansell has since launched a new tech school in Singapore. This as he leaves many questions at Red Academy unanswered.
We're all here to listen, tell us. Come tell us in a genuine way, and don't just leave us to the dirt.
It's just fundamentally wrong to turn your back on hundreds of people who worked on the ground day after day after day to make Red Academy such an incredible community.
The former teachers we spoke with had nothing but praise for the culture at Red Academy, saying students and staff were like family. They say it's disheartening to think such a bright chapter in their lives could end in such darkness. But even if the money is long gone, teachers say school executives need to show their faces and take responsibility for failing so many people. In Vancouver, Travis Prasad, City News.